All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for September 4th through the 11th, 2025. But the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. First card out is you have everything you need inside of you. You have the keys within. Meditate to find what you seek. Solitude, be the magician, unlock your mind. Next card out is forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness is freeing. You for letting yourself down, others for what they've done to you. When we forgive, we can begin to heal. The last card out is your words are your wand. Your words are powerful. Use your words wisely. Rapid manifestation, speak with compassion, love, and conscious effort. It feels like you're beginning to unlock parts of yourself that you have had locked away for a really long time because you felt like you wouldn't be accepted for who and what you truly are, for your gifts, for your abilities, for your quirks, for your weirdness, for your gifts and abilities. If it feels like you had years of pretending to be someone and something that you weren't just to try to appease others that were around you, or to try to fit in, or to try and keep yourself safe because maybe there was a time where you kind of let the mask slip and others saw you for what you truly were, and you were chastised, persecuted, bullied for it. Something of this nature, something like it's like getting back to basics of who you were as a kid. But it feels like you have a whole bunch of hidden gems within you, within your mind, within your heart, within your soul that you're I don't even think this is you that's like doing it. I think this is just like God source universe is unlocking it for you. Like a floodgate getting ready to open up of um see how in this card it's like I made the book kind of, I don't know if you can see it in details here, but like it's like how stuff is coming up out of the book. Like it's like stuff is being unlocked within you, being brought out from within you. It's given like hidden power that has been locked away within you until you could get to a certain point and being able to wield it and being able to use it wisely and being able to protect it. It's like you had to go through the training first. You had to get to the point to where you knew who you were. Mm. You had to get to the point to where you knew and accepted who and what you truly were and are before God Source Universe handed you the key to unlock this gift and ability, to unlock, to unleash these gifts and abilities, these powers, these skills. It wasn't safe. Also, prior to you getting to this point, you were not safe. You also were unable to just keep getting like protected, protect, control it. You were unable to control it up until this point because like you didn't have control of your mind, right? Like unlock your mind. You didn't have control of your mind in the past. And so it wasn't safe for these abilities to present themselves. But now it is. Now you have done the work within yourself to be able to handle all that you truly are, all that comes with you, your gifts, your abilities, your power. But you got to spend time alone for this. I think I said this on like last week's video before, but it you require a lot of alone time. You require a lot of solitude. Like even if it's just you chilling in your room, you know, um, just laying there, you need peace and tranquility. But a lot's getting ready to be unlocked within you. It's powerful. It's like a lot of powerful stuff, but you you're going to have to be very careful with your words. You're going to have to be very careful with where your mind goes. You have to be careful with where what you're fixating on. You have to be in control of your mind. You always have to do things with conscious intention and not just like just for shits and giggles. You need to make sure that when you speak, you're speaking with conscious intention, with love, with compassion, um, because you whatever is being unlocked over here is very quickly being able to give you the ability for rapid manifestation on things. But it's not a power or gift to be taken lightly. Like, nor is it for you to just be out here willy nilly, like just doing things just because, just for greed, just for selfish reasons, just for, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it can and will be revoked should you abuse it. But it's very much like giving you this magnetic magician type. It's something about like your people are being like in droves attracted to you, brought to you, magnetized. I keep getting magnetized, pulled to you from whatever this is that's happening here that's being unlocked. It's like sending out the signal into the spiritual, intergalactic, energetic realms and worlds, like pinging out there saying like, hey, I'm here and I'm in my power, ping 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 kind of situation. It's like sending out the back signal. I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm the real deal. I'm here. I'm authentic. I'm doing my things. This is me. All my people come here. I'm here. Sending out the back signal for your people to find you, right? It's like, I just I just see it. It's like an incoming hive, horde of souls, energies. It's like a large conglomerate of swift moving energies coming from all angles towards you. Once this is in full swing, say like the next 3 weeks, you you're becoming very magnetic, right? And what do I always say? Caveat. There's a caveat to everything. You have to be aware of this, aware of how your energy and power affects others. This is like riding on the borderline of right. So Hierophant and Devil energy is a thin line. It's a real thin, like thinner than this card thin. It's a very thin line that the Hierophant and the Devil share. Both have the ability to guide and lead others. Both have the power to be able to be over others, to influence others, right? But the Hierophant can very quickly bleed into devil energy where they're just like using that manipulative energy, right? Trying to manipulate others, trying to use their power over others for bad, right? And vice versa. Devil energy can very easily switch into, Hierophant energy of being like, hold on, let me get my act together, right? It's a balancing act, so you just be cognizant of your power, be cognizant of your influence over others, be cognizant of the power that you hold within yourself to influence others. Is you're going to be in an influential position. You're going to be in an influential spot where others will come to you, others will look up to you, others will, look to you for guidance. Others will look to you for, the answers. It again is like the Hierophant they're showing me on the card. There's the two people who are willingly coming up to them on the Hierophant card looking for guidance. The Hierophant sits on the throne, and is guiding the people. But on the devil card is the same thing, sitting on like a throne, and there's two people before them, but they're like chained together, chained to him, and it's not the same thing. They're there, but like against their will, because the devil energy is puppeteering them. So I'm telling you this because you need to be aware of your abilities. You need to be aware of your influence. You need to be aware of your powers. Um, we have enough of devil energy puppeteers that are currently, right now, as we speak, being removed from their positions and tossed into the eternal abyss. As a person who has been in the abyss and saw the making of the eternal abyss, it's not a fun place. It's not a great place to be. It's a repetitive cycle of forgetting who you are and what you're doing, and eternal internal turmoil. There's a lot of false prophets, mega church leaders, and spiritual cult leaders, and this, that, and the third that have been in this devil energy, quote unquote, leading the masses with this very power. Power that really wasn't even theirs, but they were using it from others, right? Understand what I'm telling you here. But that power is now being given to the rightful owners, to the rightful chosen, who have done the work to deserve those powers. Really, most of y'all, most of us with these abilities, we don't even want it. Like we don't crave the power. We don't want to be over others. We don't, you know what I'm saying? But that's why we're being presented with those abilities. But again, it comes with great responsibility. It comes with a lot of weight. But there, like I said, it's a drove of energies that are coming towards you soon, very, very quickly. Maybe it's not as quick as you would like it, right? I'm saying this because there's a lot of my 250. There's a lot of people that were in my squad that I've had to kind of give this reassurance to, that like it is going to happen, but it's taking time. And it's taking time because those that were meant to be leading are also coming out of the abyss themselves. They have their own things that they have to work through in order to get to the energetic vibrational point of being able to perceive and receive us, our abilities, our gifts, our guidance, our creations, right? It's like a slow glacial process for those of us who are, laying the groundwork and are doing the things. But uh, you know God, source, universe, and everywhere outside of this physical world and realm, don't operate on time as we know it here. But nonetheless, they are coming, and you will be in the Hierophant position. This is this is high priest, high priestess. This is Hierophant conglomerate energy, where again you really are being handed the key. You're being given the power. You're being given the wands, right? You see the book, like you're being given the book of infinite knowledge, wisdom. You're being given the secret sauce to help guide and lead and shape and heal others. But remember, the Hierophant devil energy is a slippery slope. Always be using your powers for the highest good of all, speaking with conscious effort, love, and intention. Like my shirt says, do no harm, but take no shit, right? But it feels like here in the present moment, we have the forgive yourself and others. I got the two splits of energy where for some in this group that I feel, this group of energies that I'm feeling, it feels like there's some things that are being, I don't know, dredged up within yourself that you're having to forgive yourself for. I don't know. It feels like things that you feel like you let yourself down on. I don't know. It just feels like stuff that you have, I don't know, where you feel like you fumbled, like you fumbled the this it feels like unnecessary though. I don't know, it kind of feels like woe is me kind of energy. I don't mean to sound like insensitive, but it feels like you're being harder on yourself than you need to for um I don't know what this is, like not being further along or what is this, like kind of coulda shoulda woulda energy, like oh, I should have done this, or I should have went this way, or I should have said that, or I shouldn't have X, Y, and Z. Is kind of what this energy feels like for me. But the biggest conglomerate of energy in here, it feels like in this horde of energies that's coming towards you, it's like a lot of people who did you dirty. it and my famous jingle is forgive them for they know not what they do, forgive them not for them but for you. Because a lot of people that you meet and have met, you will meet them at their lowest because you're meant to activate them. Like, right, you hold the wand where, like, when they come towards you, you're like, boop, and it unlocks the potential for them to tap into their higher self. Like, it cracks their soul open, heart open, cracks the heart open. Because like a lot of them have their is closed heart chakras, so like you open other people's heart chakras up. And I tell you guys all the time, the heart chakra is a necessity for anyone wishing to come from the old world, from the abyss, into the new and into the light, right? Whatever you want to call this here. Anyone that's trying to go on this ascension journey and access their highest self um, and go through their evolving, go through their healing, go through their redemption, go through all the things, you can't get out of the darkness of the abyss of the Mariana Trenches without having your heart chakra open, because your heart chakra is what's going to lead and guide you, is going to act as your sonar system to accurately read what is or is not true, what is or is not in alignment for you, what is or is not a threat, what is or is not nefarious or malicious, right? So I always give the squirrel giraffe example. If your physical eyes are perceiving somebody as like a big giraffe, they're puffing themselves up, making them seem like they're a lot bigger than what they really are. If you don't have your heart chakra open, that's all you're going to see is the facade, the illusion that these people with malicious or nefarious intentions are presenting to you so that you can be intimidated by them, so that you are afraid of them. What this is the example that I'm giving. But if you have your heart chakra open, even though your physical eyes might be like, oh no, like it's a giraffe, or oh no, it's a lion, or something scary, it's some big monster, your heart chakra will be like, let me send out the signal and analyze that. Let me use the sonar to see what I pick up on it. It'll send that scan out there and it'll scan that quote unquote monster and it'll come back and say, that's a damn squirrel. What the hell are you scared about? And send that information up to the eyes and the the crown chakra for you to accurately receive the information as it truly is. But if you don't have your heart chakra open, you can't, you aren't going to get the accurate reading. So it makes it next to impossible for you to get out of the Mariana Trenches and accurately navigate through the booby traps and the illusions and the fakes and the facades and the malicious and nefarious energies and intentions that are very, very abundantly out here at this time, trying to trip you up, trying to keep you held back, trying to keep you down, trying to keep you away from your highest timeline, you're evolving, you're growing, you're healing. So in this, what you are able to do for others when they come across you, even though you see them and you know what's going on with them, like they're not able to perceive you as you are yet because their heart chakra is closed. But you have the ability to like boop them with your wand. So when I say like boop them with your wand, it's just your energy when they come into contact with you via online or in person. You know, you this is you booping them with your wand, boop, and then like their heart chakra begins like cracking open, and then eventually it shatters open, and then then they can start their ascension into becoming their highest self. But when you first meet a lot of people, 90% of the time you're meeting them while their heart chakra is still closed and like they're nasty. Like they got like a nasty attitude towards you most of the time because you're triggering to them. Your light, your energy is triggering to them. And I have a card in my deck that I it says like the that's on them. The light, your light is irritating the demons. It's is this when people encounter you, if their heart chakra is open, you have a positive experience with them, and more than likely they'll be like drawn to you, they'll cling to you, they'll be um like they'll want to be close with you. Not saying that they'll stay in your life because you change and you grow and evolve so much, and it's up to them to do the equal work to stay in contact with you, and they may or may not. And you have to be okay with that as well. But when you meet somebody and they have like a negative experience with you, it's because their heart chakra is closed and like they've never experienced the unconditional love straight from source that your energy is, nor have they been blinded by the overwhelming light that comes straight from God's source universe. And it's like again, it's almost like you've been like, imagine at the Mariana Trench, there's no light. All these creatures have never seen light before, and then all of a sudden you come in here with the damn ring light in their face, and they're like, ah, I can't see. It's this. So of course their immediate reaction is to take off and run, or but also while they're taking off, they're like cussing you out at the same time. You son of a gun. Coming over here with us these lights, who the hell you think you are, right? It's kind of like this. So forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them, not for them but for you, right? And just know that it's regardless whether they had a positive or a negative experience, you still served your purpose and did what you needed to do by activating them, booping them with your magic wand, with your energy. And at some point maybe they'll resurface and be like, hey, thanks for whatever, or hey, like I remember you, or maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just come to you in the spirit. Who knows? But there's a lot of people who want your forgiveness also, because this is kind of like the example that I just said. They went through the process and they realized like, oh shit, I was an asshole. And some of them might just be reaching out to you in the spirit. So maybe like you'll have dreams about people who were an asshole to you or who like didn't treat you well. This is like a lot of school stuff. I feel school, like, I don't know, maybe you were bullied or something, but it feels like you got people who want to apologize to you. So maybe you'll have some people resurfacing over the next month and a half. I'm going to extend it as far as to say through December time. So maybe for the rest of the year, maybe you'll have people resurfacing that want to um, apologize for how they treated you or something of this nature. Yeah. But it also feels like because you have done so much like forgiving on yourself, and because you are doing a lot to heal yourself, because you are have been putting in the work on yourself, it's also what has been aiding in the magnetism of your energy, of your light, of your power, of your gifts and abilities. And that's making it even more so potent, making your signal ping even more so out into the others, into the spiritual and energetic and intergalactic worlds and realms for your people to come and find you, because you, kind of like I said a couple of readings back, you love yourself. You're happy with yourself. You're yeah, you know, you feeling yourself. The card that's at the bottom of the deck, come on now. The card that's at the bottom of the deck is focus on the positive only. Don't let yourself stay down. Go towards the light. Acknowledge your dark emotions and then release them. Come back into what feels good. Find the little things to appreciate. And it's okay to get down, but get back up. It kind of goes with what I said here. Like, it feels like you're kind of like, I don't know, in like woe is me type of energy. Like you're, um, yeah, like you're just like unnecessarily forlorn. But I think it's just energy that's coming up and like purging out to make room for all this that's coming in. It's just part of the process, but it's, you know, feel your feelings and then let it go, but don't just like stay there having a pity party for forever. I don't, like I said, I don't feel a deep rooted energy from this card of like where this source is coming from, but it feels like maybe you're tripping over like somebody coming back trying to like apologize to you or something. Maybe it triggers you or something. It doesn't even really feel like that. It just feels like this is, it's like a wave of energy that's coming through that's um causing you to have to like purge up any kind of energy that you, or emotions or traumas that you didn't process out in the past. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying my best to translate whatever this energy is into like relatable examples, but I'm not really sure what that energy is. It, like I said, it just feels very much like a random woe is me, feeling like a failure, feeling down, feeling like shoulda, coulda, wouldas type of situations. Maybe this isn't even your energy. Maybe this is like other people's energy that are coming towards you, trying to forgive you. I feel like maybe that's what this is. That's why I'm like, I'm not able to pinpoint it. I think this is like somebody else, how they feel about you. Look, Lord, we're going down a whole nother spiral of things. But I feel like that's what it is. I feel like this is somebody else's energy. That's how they feel about you. Like, oh, you know, like, damn it, I should have done this, or I shouldn't have said that, or I wish I could have this. And yeah, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I feel like we've accurately, thank you. I feel like we've accurately sleuthed that out. I was like, I don't know what this is. It's this. Um, but even if this is you, you know, that's having a momentary spiraling moment, it's all right. Just feel the feelings. It's not permanent. It's just like a day's worth of crying and eating ice cream kind of situation, and then you're like, all right, that's enough of that. But overall, like I said, the only cautionary energy that I have is over here. Be careful with your power. Be careful of the tightrope walk of being the Hierophant, and staying out of devil energy. Devil energy is also like overindulging in like the pleasures, over being manipulative, like trying to manipulate energy for um, just your selfish reasons. Like if there's a reason why you need to alchemize or change the energy of a situation for the highest good, like it's different. But if you're just like trying to if you're trying to like walk into Lamborghini and be like, let me change this energy over here and make sure this guy gives me this Lamborghini for $1, like You know what I'm saying? First of all, what you doing trying to purchase a Lamborghini in this kind of economy, knowing good and well that you can't. That's not. Don't go buy no Lamborghini. If you want to drive in a Lamborghini, go do a day drive with somebody who has it. Go online and search for something like that. For whatever reason, I'm getting Lamborghini. Um, don't buy no damn Lamborghini because that's like strike one. It's like strike one because I feel like this is like going from what is this that I'm like faintly hearing the song of I'm not gonna say that one because I don't feel like that's appropriate. But the alternative one is that like started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole squad here. Hey, started from the bottom, now we here. Is this? But like it kind of feels like going from rags to riches. But the first thing on your riches list is to get a damn Lamborghini. If that's what you're doing, you've already messed up. You've already messed up. You ain't learned a damn thing. You already messed up. It's three strikes and you out. Know that it's three strikes and you out. Three strikes and you out. Don't let the Lamborghini be a strike. Don't do it. Don't do it. Um, so, like I said, cautionary energy is here. Just be careful of your energy. Be careful of the fact that other people are going to be heavily influenced by your energy, by your words hold weight to people. People are going to be heavily influenced by your by your energy, by your power. You need to know that and use it wisely. Use it for the highest good of all. Don't be out here trying to manipulate people and use and abuse your power. Because look, take a good effing look at what we're doing now to dismantle such corruption, such false prophets, such abuse of power. It's not going to stop until every single one has been eradicated. So don't get yourself on that list as well. And that's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget you can book a reading with me just like this. You can Venmo me, send me your email, and I'll deliver it to you within three. What is it? What did it say? 2 to 3 days, unless you want rapid delivery, which I'll get it to you within 24 hours. It's for an additional $15. Readings are $75, and you can buy all the other things that I have to offer on ascensionoracleview.com. And until next time, I'll see y'all. Peace, squad.